Hi folks, so I thought I'd have a go at like a harbour scene today. So let's kick it off. A little bit of water, not too much. And I'm just going to go through some of these colours. A bit of red. A bit more yellow. Bit of crimson. And then towards the top and the bottom, I'm going to clean it. I'll take a little bit of, that is too wet, a bit of blue. Start up there. Bit of reflection down there. So that's a sort of sky backdrop. I want to pop a little bit of cloud and things in there, possibly. Just see what this looks like. A little bit of texture in the sky. Right now, a little bit of background landmass, just to give. I'm thinking somewhere quite a low horizon line, something like that. I want that darker than that. A bit of Payne's grey in there as well. But quite narrow. So I don't want to lose the scale. Something like so. And then maybe, if I get the rigger brush, something going on in the distance. Don't know what it is. Just take some of that out. I'm just watching where the paint's coming down the paper and just making clouds out of it rather than just letting it drip down. These could be buildings or cranes, docklands, whatever you want it to be really. Soak that up at the bottom. Just wondering whether it's dark. I don't think I need to darken that anymore. And it already is. Because I think it will then clash with the horizon darks. So I'm just going to leave it like that for a sec. Just a little bit of tissue work. it a quick dry. Now I'm going to use the sword liner to do the boats with. Small sword liner. So I'm going into the same sort of colours. I just want to try and do them sort of en masse. So if you can imagine just a simple stroke. I mean some big mass. Big reflections as well. They might need to be bigger, bigger. Bigger boats. Let's continue those right over to the edge, I think. Some big sort of units. Plenty of water because I want this paint to come off quite simply, easily off the brush. Something going on there. We've also got just some very simple again, just very simple boats. Keep it simple on that side. Most of the detail is over on this side. So just a few little things happening on these masts. What I meant to do. It's dried now. I was going to scrape in some seagulls, but it's dried. Little rigger brush. Just something going on, I think. Bit of red. Just some random marks and things going on in the foreground. Don't know what they are. I don't know if that's made it better or worse, to be honest with you. Water lines. trying to do some waterlines, but I'm not sure if they've actually improved it or made it worse. I suspect it's made it worse, but just make that a little bit bigger, because if it was intentional, or possibly just put some, actually just have some there. Just some. I think before I get too balmy with it, I'm just going to sign my name and call that one done. I think that's my sort of loose, very loose sort of harbour scene. So let's go in close and have a look at it. So this was the finished painting. So starting with the sky. Well, first thing I did was put the brighter colours in. So you got sort of combinations of yellows and reds in there, and then reflected down in the water. That's the first time I've actually noticed that. It's amazing when you focused on the painting. I never even saw that white bit in the middle. Genuinely never saw it. That could be, I don't know, ripples on the water or something. I don't know. It could be a reflection of some clouds. I don't know what that is. I'll leave it to your imagination. Then started with the slightly darker colours. As always, they're light, and as you dry them. So we'll get them on nice and dark if you want them to be dark in the finished painting. Blues around the outside and down the bottom reflected. Then suggestion of a few clouds here and there. You see birds, probably put a few too many, went a bit mad. What I would have done if I'd have remembered while the paper was still wet, I was just going to scrape them with a card and make them white. But I'll remember that for next time. Just put in some background landmass, just a few random marks as well. And then just very, very loose suggestion of boats, just a whole mass of boats. And then the masts just going up. Very, very simple. Reflections down below. Kept it even simpler on the neck, on the other side. Just to contrast, get the balance right. And then the foreground, weren't quite sure what to do with the foreground, but then made it into like a little jetty or something. A few posts holding the thing up. And just a very, very basic walkway in the foreground there. So I hope you enjoy that. Thanks always for watching. Do join me over at patreon.com/Stephen Cronin if you get the opportunity. You're more than welcome. Join our little watercolour community. So if you've got any questions, please ask. Keep practicing, and I'll see you again soon.